Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Journey to Become Wealthy. My name is Kelvin Reed, and today is Wednesday. What a wild day we have had. This week has really just been absolute crazy, and I believe it's going to continue to get even crazier. But before I get into it, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so that you get notified when I make videos. So let's talk about it, right? Let's talk about it. It is hump day. Wild Wednesday in the markets. Last night we had Netflix earnings, right? I had a risky play on my Netflix earnings. If you follow me, you saw that. If not, hey, oh well. I actually took a loss 2 days, y'all. I took a loss, well, actually just today. I took a loss today based on Netflix earnings, which I could have did well, but I sold out too early. If I'd have held, I'd have been up major, and I might even need to try and show y'all that. If I'd have hit, I'd have been up major, but I got rid of it and I lost that in the end. So that's my fault. That's on me. Also, we have Tesla earnings tonight. Looks like I'm gonna take a loss on that tomorrow, y'all. So 2 days in a row taking L's. That is very unusual for me, but it is okay, right? It is what we do. We take those risks. No risk, no reward. But hey, to get started, the market is actually down for today. It is down today. We took a heavy beating. I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse me looking down. I'm actually trying to get these things up and ready for y'all to profit versus where I got out at. We took a night. Well, it wasn't even too crazy of a beating, but we took a beating nonetheless. We saw a lot of the market come down. I played actually a Tesla earnings as well. I played Netflix earnings last night, and I played Tesla earnings this evening. And it looks like I may end up taking a loss on both of them. But let's just take a look at it, right? Let's take a look at Netflix. Let's take a look at all this. So I'm gonna show you all Netflix last night and where I got out at. I'm trying to make some space. So here you go. Let's pull it up. All right. So y'all see right here, right? You see on the screen, I got my Netflix. This is my phone. I bought a Netflix 285 call at 296 was my average. After hours, Netflix was up 14%, $34, right? 13%, $34. And then it came back down to reality today. So I got out of this bad boy at right here at 21%. Y'all know 10% I'm cutting out. But I got out right here at 21%. And then just not much later, it rose up. It was up 93.1%. I took a major loss on that. Took a major loss on that when it could have been a win. So patience would have been a virtue for me today. However, I did not have the patience for it. I saw Netflix continuing to come down, and I think I kind of panicked sold versus holding. So that's how that happened to me. And that's where I ended up at. This evening, Tesla. I did calls on Tesla. I just knew that Tesla would pop today, right? I knew that Tesla would pop today. But look at it in the after hours. In the after hours, Tesla is down 6.28%, down $13.94. Now, that doesn't mean that Tesla won't do a reverse in the morning in the pre-market. But as of right now, I did a $400. I did a call. It cost me about $400. I'll probably be taking a loss on that. That is why earnings are very dangerous to play. These are YOLO plays. You only live once. YOLO. You only live once. And I took that chance. And that is okay with me, right? I actually made those profits. And these are profits that I'm playing. And I actually intend on coming back for those plus some, right? So, hey, that's the game. We play the market game. The stock market today. Let's take a look at that. We got the Dow Jones down 0.33%. S&P 500 down 0.67%. And the NASDAQ down 0.85% with the Russell down 1.72%. I find this to be kind of crazy, especially with the run up that Netflix had. I totally expected Netflix to push the market up today. Netflix did excellent in earnings. 2.4 million new subscribers on top of beating the earnings. Although it was lower, they beat it substantially and just went above and beyond, and they have a plan going forward. I totally expected the stock market to just be green today. However, it came down despite, other things that were going on based on news that was going on. And then Tesla actually beat their earnings today. Tesla beat their earnings. However, I believe that it was something about their revenue. They lost revenue. Of course, we knew that they had a supply and demand issue. And I could have played this both ways, but I was just so confident in this thing coming up because Tesla has showed a record of always beating earnings for the past, I want to say 4 to 6 quarters. Tesla has showed a record of beating the earnings and skyrocketing. As beat down as it is, I didn't really think it could be beat down that much more. But guess what? I was wrong. And it's okay to be wrong sometime, y'all. Just make sure that you're risking money that's profit. Don't risk your life savings. Don't risk your house. Don't go out here making these crazy bets. And on that note, I just got to mention, y'all, I'm in Wall Street Bets. I'm on Reddit. And I find it quite hilarious. One guy today had 50K in Tesla calls. Just think about that, right? If I lost $400, imagine how it feels to wake up down 50K if this bad boy doesn't turn around for him. That is going to be insane. And one thing about it is when you play earnings, you have to worry about IV crush. And that is the volatility, right? That's the stock volatility. And volatility is increased heavily during earnings because they expect this thing to either go one way, up or down. And then it's going to trade sideways because there isn't very much more momentum for the stock after that. After it displays earnings, people don't tend to play it very much throughout the week. They're like, okay, hey, it's up. We're going to leave it alone. That's really all the interest. There's no new news. There's nothing else new to know about it until next week when they try and do something, or next month when they try and do something new. So potentially many of these stocks could trade sideways, up or down over the next week. But this guy put $50,000 in Tesla calls, y'all. I am going to hate it for him if Tesla doesn't pull a major reverse in the morning and come back and give him some returns. Otherwise, he gonna have to just suck it up, I guess. Big dogs. I'm just not one of them, I guess. I cannot fathom taking that kind of risk to reward ratio. One thing I did want to point out to you all, we look at our fear and greed. We're back up to 34 after being 18 just 1 week ago. This is good news because this means that the market has potential to go greener. Although, in my opinion, it hasn't done a whole lot. It is still doing very good. We were still flat today, so we weren't just down heavily. We were still pretty flat. So there's a lot of potential that the market could go up. I found this article. So it says NASDAQ 100 futures fall after major averages in 2-day rally. So we see 2-day rally, and again, you all saw the NASDAQ, right? We saw the NASDAQ together. The NASDAQ is down 0.85%, and the Russell's down 1.72%. Both of those are heavy in tech, especially when we have tech earnings this week. So it's kind of things to be aware of. So that article is just that. Hey, what can you say? There's nothing else to say about it. Tech may or may not take a beating or win. We saw Tesla come out with good earnings per share, but bad revenue and still get beat down. We can see that potential with other companies going forward. So it's just something to keep in mind, right? We gotta play it safe. We gotta be careful. Even me, the Netflix earnings, I definitely should have took a win on that one, but I took a L, and that's okay. As far as the rest of the week, I'm going to show you guys the earnings again. There's really nothing else I see tonight in the after hours, but in the morning, we got AT&T, we got American Airlines. Those two could potentially do something big and push the market either way. We can see it push the market up or down for all of them, right? AT&T come in hot and push Tesla up, but really and truly at this point, I could see Tesla coming down further, and I hate to hear that because y'all, if you know me, if you follow my channel, if you follow my Instagram or my Facebook, you know I play Tesla daily. Majority of my profits, majority of my options, majority of my wins are based on Tesla. And this will probably make me migrate to other things. I love tech, so I'll probably be playing NVIDIA or something else in the tech, just the tech area, Apple, who knows. But you all know I'll keep y'all updated. I'll let y'all know as I go ahead and make these moves going forward. But it's just what I do. So again, make sure you take your screenshot of these earnings. If you see anything in the earnings that you like, let me know. We'll go over the numbers. We'll go over see what we can get out of it. So that's what I have for y'all, right? Earnings is taking us through the rudder. Netflix did its thing, did it big, did not kill us too bad, but ran up big. Tesla has come down, although it beat earnings. I cannot wait to see what AT&T and American Airlines does, and really how Tesla affects the rest of the market. Tesla is I want to say twice as big as Netflix. If Netflix was able to push the market up, and not sustain it. If Tesla was able to push the market down, it could potentially pull us a lot lower as far as many things, because we already know that the market just hasn't been showing very good strength in over the past couple months. So just got to be careful, guys. Be ready for those puts or call options depending on what we see. I thank you guys for joining Journey to Become Wealthy. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys later.